Good afternoon guys and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of Talking Balls. Today we continue the theme of top flight, also known as
rock flight.
Rock flight.
Or top.
Or top, something else that we can't say on camera. So today, if you've come over from James's channel, you'll know we are using the Top Flight Gamer today, which is a three-piece ball. Still has an Ionoma cover.
A softer Ionoma cover.
A softer Ionoma cover, and that's what we're going to talk through today. So James obviously last week had a convincing victory, unfortunately.
What happened? Should we tell them what's happened, Chris? We're refilming this second bit.
We are really filming this because the microphones
didn't work.
Malfunction, which seems to be a theme at the moment with videos. But James is going to be using the bomb ball, which he did enjoy the week before, and we're going to test it now on some short games. So we're going to hit some shots here at Woolley Park on the par 3 course. So we're going to hit a 40-yard shot, and we're going to hit a downhill shot. We're going to hit one out of the rough, one off the tight fairway cut,
and we'll finish in a bunker down there.
We'll finish in a bunker down there and just see how it reacts. So obviously when you're choosing a golf ball, guys, you need to know how it reacts around the greens. So how does it feel off your club face? How does it feel to you? Do you know where to land your ball? James is probably going to find with the bomb, he's going to have to use his 60 more, which I know James is fired up about, because he's going to have to know how, well, get a little bit more landing angle, because he's probably not going to get as much spin. Whereas with the softer core, we might get that a little bit more grab, and I might be able to go comfortably with my 56, land it shorter and let it run out. So James, where do you want to start?
Down there. Right, Chris, so I'll let you go first. Now the rain's lashing down. What a day.
It rained on the last video as well.
Yeah, it did, yeah.
We're not having a good run with the top fly. Right, so I'm going to go in with 56 here. Around about 30 yards, I'm going to land this just on the green and let it run out. So we'll be able to see again how it does land a little bit softer.
That's a gorgeous shot. Go on then. Go on then. Oh, Chris.
We'll take some beating. So landed just on, like I said, a foot on there. It's run out nicely, so I know what the ball is going to do, because the softer casing is like the current ball that I use.
I've got lob wedge. This is a two-piece ball. It's a firmer Ionoma cover as well. Now generally this ball should come higher off the bat straight away with a higher launch angle, and that should help me with obviously the landing angle to get closer than Chris. Did yours spin, Chris, or did it just release?
It did stop a little bit on the second bounce.
Oh, James.
So,
not ideal.
it's coming back off the green. Some would say spin, or the fast greens here.
They are very fast greens. All I've done there is I've not released the club properly, but that's one down. I can't really blame the ball, but...
No, but you might find that with that kind of ball, that you're trying to find it so...
That wasn't the ball, Christopher.
Well, I was going to say that it could be that you're trying to play the perfect shot because we're trying to...
Overlay the bunker shot that I played the other day when we filmed this, even though there was no sound, or have you deleted it?
I think I might have deleted that. The phone needed some space.
I would have got up and down though, that's the most important thing. Enough.
Obviously. Right, let's go now for a downhill lie, so we can go back of the green and...
See, yours is a gimme there, that was a great shot.
Gimme.
Unless I'm putting.
Right, James, I'll let you lead us off with the bomb.
So, funnily enough, this kind of shot, the ball really doesn't make that much of a difference. As long as it's a good quality cover on the ball and it's not damaged, it's really just going to roll out on you anyway, because it's that quick downhill. So if I get this ball rolling even with a lob wedge, you'll see now that this should take that slope. Looks like it's going to stop, but it's not. It's going to keep going, go on. And it's just a little bit short. Chris, I think you do well to get inside that, because if that goes any further, it's going to go long of the flag, and then you're going to be struggling.
Well, let's see what we can conjure up as the rain pours down in sunny Wakefield. Right, nice and delicate.
See, that's not really spun for you, has it?
No.
The wind's taken that actually.
I think the wind has taken it. I think again, didn't quite get the right line there. So again, the ball distance wise has gone the same. We landed pretty much the same, but mine took the slope more. So James has clawed.
I think realistically, if I hit 56 there, then I would be a lot closer. But oh, it's a gimme look all day. Whee!
Gimme. Right, let's get
I've just
out
kicked
of
the camera.
Oh dear. Let's get out of the rough. So we'll go over there just into the semi and see how it reacts out of the head. Brolly's up.
Brolly's up. Right, Chris, I'm going to let you go first because I'm under the sanctity of the brolly.
Right.
Right, Chris, out of the rough now, is the ball going to make any difference out of the rough? Obviously, now it's wet rough as well, that's going to dictate how much spin you can get on the ball, so that's an equaliser as well.
That's it, so that's where it might take away from the three-piece ball, and your ball launching that little bit higher, getting more landing angle, might actually benefit the conditions we've got. So I'll have to try and play one that runs out a little bit here. Go.
Oh, that's a great shot, it's landed just where you want it.
Yeah, landed just on the green. It did take a lot out of it there, so I think there's plenty.
Are you thinking of leaving yourself an uphill putt there as well?
Again, I've left myself a little bit of an uphill putt, so I could get up and down. Oh, Rolly's in the
You see, this is where a lot of people think, well, I'm using a Pro V1, I'm using a three-piece ball, a TP5, a five-piece ball, I should get some spin. If you've got any moisture in those grooves, if you've got any moisture on those dimples, or even on the grass that's going to affect the strike, you're not going to get the spin you anticipate, so the ball doesn't make as much of a difference.
Yes, we've got to use the shots accordingly.
Ooh, you know what, I'm wide of you, but I think I've done you on.
I think you might have just picked me. Let you be the rules official.
Yeah, I've won it. Yeah, that's me, that, yeah.
Oh, classic, James has won there. But
It,
yes, guys,
honestly,
you've got to think there, wet conditions, grass in between the ball isn't going to spin, so you have to choose the right shot, the right club, and the firmer ball there probably benefits James being a little bit more aggressive.
where to?
To the bunker.
Right, Chris, last one out of the sand, and I really hope you haven't deleted the one I hit the other day, because that was one of the best bunker shots I've hit in ages. I actually managed to get some spin with this two-piece ball, so we're on the academy course, so I'll treat it like we're practicing. Take a couple of practice swings. Oh, how good's that? Be good. Sit. Downwind, it's not really spun for me. It's as good a shot as I could have played. If we zoom in on that, you'll see that it's just long of the flag and the ball hasn't really reacted. That's the first shot where I really feel like I've been hindered by the ball.
Yeah.
I think you're going to struggle with 56 unless you play a bit of a duff and run here.
This could be the duff and run. Let's see.
Oh, that's still. If that sits.
Oh!
Oh! That had a right bit of swaz on it. And that's got to be the ball, because I struck that with a lob wedge beautifully.
Yeah, and I struck that well with a 56, and on the second bounce it certainly grabbed, because I did think it carried further than James's, but it did hold up. So the difference there with the slightly softer cover has allowed us to be able to get that little bit of spin on a very difficult shot. So guys, when you're testing a golf ball, even with these golf balls, a reasonable price golf ball, we want to make sure you know what you're doing around the green, so where you need to land the ball. Think about what club you then need, because you might start to use a 60 more if you've got a firmer golf ball. You might then be able to use a 56 and be more versatile if you've got a softer cover. So guys,
think about the conditions as well.
Correct. Thank you very much for watching, guys. The conditions here are absolutely throwing it down, so we'll see you again later in the week.